Hey, this is Josh Lay representing So Far So God, proud sponsor of What Is Life All About. So Far So God represents how far God has brought us. You know how you say so far so good because everything is coming along well? Well, it's because of God. So we are ministry, music, and merch. So holla at us on all social media. So Far So God on Facebook. So Far _ So God on Instagram. Check us out. We got a lot coming to you. Stay tuned. Thank you.
It get hard, the road ain't easy, but it ain't no way you got you this far to leave. So far, so good.
Welcome to another episode of What Is Life All About. I am Sananda Edwards, and I'm here with
Brandon Wiley.
Oh man, we are here again.
Yo.
As always, to chop it up. I'm actually excited about this topic.
Why?
Different from the other topics, but as usual, still in the flow, still a part of it, but definitely make the mind kind of jump, move, shake, all that good stuff. The topic for today is wonder. Wonder, right? And the first thing, I actually thought about two things. As soon as we kind of talked about this topic when it was thrown out there. First thing I thought about is Kanye West's song, I Wonder. And I wonder if you know what it means to find your dreams come true. Now, honestly, we ain't the best singers in the world. We leave that to Joshua Lay and Michael Miller. Joshua Lay, our guy. Yeah. So Far So God, holding it down. So God. All day, all day. Killing it. Love it, love it.
New line.
But really, that's the first thing I thought about, right? The second thing that it made me think about, so I do some work with the Black Mental Health Alliance.
Okay.
And we were working with these young people. We invited a speaker to come in. His name is David Miller, Dr. David Miller, doing amazing things here, doing amazing things abroad, impacting many lives. One of the things he talked about was dreaming and how nowadays people don't talk about fulfilling their dreams. You remember when we were younger, a lot of what our coming to be, our evolution, our thoughts were around dreams. And we were pushed to do it, like dream big. It was always dream big, dream big.
Used to read Word Up magazine.
Come on, that's what it is, right?
Dreams.
But he talked about how nowadays teachers, some parents, aren't pushing their children to dream. And that being the second thing I thought about, because wonder, again, for me, it really kind of envelops this. It really kind of just denotes this, like, feeling of dreaming, feeling of growth, feeling of evolution. Feeling of pushing your boundaries and getting where you want to go, where you desire to go. Thoughts?
Like setting a goal.
Yes.
You know, when I used to take Taekwondo, Master Lee, he always used to be like, one of the tenements that he would say would be like, hey, you set a goal, you accomplish it, and then you set another goal. And that's the part of dreaming, you know.
So
and
I don't mean to cut you off. You told me that a long time ago. I didn't know that was where you got it from.
Yeah, Master Lee.
You said, like, when we talk about goals, you're like, nah, do your thing.
Yeah.
Set the goal, achieve the goal,
set a new goal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And and that's just how dreaming is, you know. And like you said, when I think of wonder, I think wonder is in two ways. I think wonder is like, wow, you know, it's a spectacular situation, you know, 7 wonders of the world and all those things. And then I think of like wonder as like, I wonder where I could be, you know, how can I get there? And I think that is more in line with dreaming and setting goals. You know, if that's your mission, if that's how you're going to get there, then, hey, I'm going to build this goal, I'm going to set this dream, and then from there, I'm going to develop it.
Gotcha.
I'm going to find out all the tools and things that I need in between where I am and accomplishment.
I like that.
And if wonder is, wow, I've achieved this goal, then what are the steps that get me there?
Right.
What are the steps that I plan to create? And I can get lost sometimes.
Right.
I get lost on the steps. I can sit there for a little bit of time, wonder how to get to the next step.
Absolutely.
You know, I can do those things, but I have to always realize what is the dream, how I'm going to get there, and what is the goal?
I like that. I like that. And for me, listening to what you again when you're talking about steps, what's the next step? What's the goal? And what's the next step to achieve it? I also think about those people who don't, you know how, and all of us, we have these like kind of sometimes we have these like stumbling blocks, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, you have obstacles to overcome. It's life. It's what happens.
It's what
right?
happens.
What is life about?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about bouncing back from that thing that was a stumbling block.
Recovery.
Right? Recovery.
Yeah.
So what it makes me think about is when people kind of sit back and kind of say, man, I wonder if I would have chose that route. I wonder if I would have did this thing. I wonder if. It makes me think about that. And at the same time, in my mind, I'm always like, go get it.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
It's never too late.
Go do that thing.
Now.
Right. Like seriously, you know what I mean?
Now.
And not just kind of sit back in the wonder, but I believe, to your point, correct me if I'm wrong, lean into the wonder. You feel what I mean? Like, what is that next thing? What's
Right.
that next thing I can do? And also, what am I capable of?
Right.
Because I feel like sometimes we get comfortable, and comfort is an okay thing in spurts, right? Because I believe we got some dream chasing to do. And that's why, like I said, David Miller's words it kept resonating with me. Because if you're not pushing people to dream, what are we doing?
But see, that's the thing. Like, you know, as you push, sometimes we try to push through situations, but situations ain't really made for us to push through them. Situations are made for us to pull through them.
Oh, wow.
Whose job is it to push? It's your job, Nandi, to
Okay.
push me.
Ah.
Because see, if I push a situation, I might break it. I might push it too hard. But if I'm pulling,
Yeah.
then I'm moving forward, and then the help that I need to get past that stumble
That part.
is from somebody pushing me.
That part.
And I think that's kind of how you achieve your goals.
Yeah.
Because people always fall into that gray area where they feel as though they can do everything by themselves.
By themselves.
You know,
Absolutely.
I can do this. I'm a single this. I'm a single that. I can do it by myself. I can fill this out. I can tackle that goal.
Yeah.
But always ask for help.
How about it? That is insightful. I also find that a lot of people, and again, it's not wrong necessarily, right? But it's just for me, it's a better way of looking at it. You have people who really want to really have this almost like independent focus, this
Yeah,
independent means of doing
Right,
things.
doing things.
And a lot of times I feel like it's a narrative. It's just so that they can say, I did this thing.
I did this.
As opposed to leaning on each other, making sure that we're supporting each other. Hey, this is what's going on, B. This is what I got going on. What's your thoughts on that? Oh, you know what? Let me think about that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that way, as I'm pulling, you're pushing, we're working together. We're bringing people in. We're figuring out better ways to work because that makes sure that we don't burn out. It makes sure that everybody is kind of understanding of what's going on. And again, it allows us to dream. It allows us to look at things in such a different way that's much more impactful is what I think.
And it goes, and it's an assistance. Because you ever do a pull-up?
Yeah.
That's super hard.
Yeah.
It's like one of the super hardest exercises. But sometimes in pulling and pushing, that the person that's pushing has to switch with the person that's doing the pulling.
Like that.
You know?
I like that.
You can't, sometimes you gotta say, I'm gonna take a step back and get into the push position and not be in the pull position.
How about it?
And that's powerful.
Good. Perspective.
Perspective. Because
Perspective.
I gotta put somebody else in front of me because I can't pull my way out of this situation.
I don't know what's going on over there.
So I'm gonna slide my
Yes.
pusher
Yes.
into my puller.
You go there.
You go there.
You go there. I'm
And
go
you, what you see when you get there?
Come
oh,
on. Yes, yes.
so if you shift a little bit to the left, or you shift a little bit to the right, now we're getting some traction.
Now we get some traction.
Now we get motion.
Some traction. And we're getting understanding. And when you get understanding,
Tell me about
that
it.
comes with trust. And we talked about this a little while ago. Sometimes with perspective,
Right.
you gotta trust. Because if we're moving one way and you tell me, you know what, let's switch. And in my mind, I'm comfortable with the push. I'm
Right.
comfortable with the push while you pulling.
Comfortable.
But if you making me come over here, I have to trust that what's next, what you putting me in position for,
The pull.
is gonna be better.
It's gonna be better.
It's gonna give me perspective. It's gonna give you understanding. It's gonna allow, I don't have to wonder anymore.
You don't have
I
to
don't have to
wonder.
wonder what that thing is. Now I'm experiencing the wonder. And that right there is amazing.
That right there is
When
amazing.
you're able to experience the wonder.
The wonder.
When you're able to experience the wonder.
Right.
And again, to your point, when you talk about doing things together, doing things as a collective, doing things collaboratively,
Right.
it's nothing better than that.
It's nothing better than that. And I think that's why, you know, when we look at the things that we built, you know, from the funeral home.
Yes.
The funeral home is a collective foundation and masterpiece from Al Wiley, who then says, I can't do this by myself.
Yes, sir.
So, hey, Brandon, come on.
Yes.
Okay, we can't continue. Let's get a crew. Now we have a whole line, Taverlas. We got the Anthony Break Boys. We have the Tabithas. We got a whole crew. We got Chauncey coming up. We got Kendi coming up.
Yes.
We got a whole team because we realize that it's too big for us just to do it by ourselves.
Absolutely.
Above it all.
Absolutely.
Look at above it
Come
all.
on, collective.
Hey, it started off with an idea where we said, hey, Nandi, you don't have no job.
What's up?
What's
What's
up?
up? What
we
we
got
gonna
what we
do?
gonna do?
What we gonna do? That can be impactful.
That can be impactful. How
we
can
gonna do
we?
that's gonna change lives?
How can we change lives and change people's perspective? Oh well, where we gonna do it at? Oh, we're gonna do it out the old funeral home. So the same people that's walking through these doors that used to see their aunt or their mother, their loved one over here.
That's it.
Now we're building youth.
Youth.
We're building foundationally. Yeah.
And we're giving them a safe space
Yep.
to learn, to grow, and to wonder.
And to wonder.
And to wonder. I'm watching because it's not just what they're learning, it's what they're seeing. They see us coming in collaboratively, walking through the halls. They just say, hey, what's up, what's going on? They're seeing these folks. They want to know what's going on. Who are these people? That type of thing. And occasionally we get to kind of let them know what the story is, who we are, that type of thing. But they get to, again, learn, grow, and wonder. And they can see that it's more things out there than necessary than what they know. And again, I kind of like the changing of perspective. Because while we're pushing them and they're pulling, we're also giving them opportunity to change. So sometimes they can teach us some stuff.
They can teach us.
So
some
now it's a change. It's all right. Now you all come over here. Y'all get the push and we get the pull, or however it has to go, so that the learning takes place. We're staying in touch with our young people.
Right.
We're understanding what the future holds, and again, we're pushing them to wonder. We're pushing them to dream. We're pushing them to be at their absolute best, whatever that is, and helping them to get there.
And we're showing them that it's through our teamwork, through what we do, that allows us to continue to wonder.
That's it.
And this is the goal that we set. And we set that goal with Sananda.
it.
And we created above it all. And guess what? We set another goal.
Set another goal.
And we set another goal.
Set another goal.
And we're going to keep setting goals.
Because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
It's necessary.
Because wonder doesn't have a deadline. It doesn't have a finish line.
No bounds.
You just keep on wondering.
I love that. I love
Growing.
that. Growing.
Dreaming.
Learning. Dreaming.
Simple as that.
That's it. That's what we do. That was awesome. As always, appreciate your insight, bro.
No. That's what we do.
Let's keep going. Let's keep growing. Let's keep wondering.
Let's keep wondering.
Keep this thing going. Appreciate you all joining us for this episode. Let's keep the dialogue going. Make sure you guys are checking in with us. We'll keep checking in with you. Let's keep this wonder thing alive.
Keep the wonder alive.
Let's get it.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.